Alright guys, we're out here on the turn track right now, hoping to ride some trails today too, but it's a beautiful sunny day. Probably one of the last ones of the year, mid-November. Got Krista out here on her 230. Here she comes down the straightaway. This is crap, I forgot to put my batteries back. This is the first time she's ever rode the bike besides once around the yard. Even though I've had the thing for like 2 or 3 years. We were always gonna make it a play bike for her, but where I just recently started riding single track, now she wants a single track bike, and that's perfect for her. It'll keep her from beating her KX250F up too bad, and obviously her CRF230L dual sport's just too heavy for her. She's only 5'2", so this 230 should be perfect. Finally bought a Chinese exhaust for it, and the carb was, the needle in the seat weren't stopping stopping the fuel. It was dripping, so I adjusted the float a couple times and it seemed to help it. And if it's not fixed, I'll just get a needle and seat, maybe even a Chinese carb if they're cheap enough, and try that. Kind of slippery out here on the turn track today. We had 5 or 6 bikes and spun some laps, it would be good, but the ground's been freezing every night. From her roost, she does have a pretty new and fresh rear tire, but the front tire is a little sketchy. Getting mud to the face. I've got mud all over my chin. Do you?
Yeah.
You look good on it. You roosted the crap out of me twice. I couldn't follow you anymore.
Sorry.
That tire's slinging dirt.
If it had a front tire, it'd be really good.
Yeah. Yeah, that front tire's bad.
The front tire is really bad. But I can see myself probably getting in trouble. Because I feel like I can ride outside my comfort zone or faster than what I would normally ride because I could touch.
Yeah.
Like 2 or 3 times going down over that right there. Normally I would have ate it or fell over on my bike because I couldn't touch. But there I bounced off one foot, went to the other foot, and was fine.
Yep, that's what you got to do. I saw Corey go by. I went over there and there's nobody there. I saw Corey go by. He's up, probably I waved at him. Hopefully he saw. What? Huh?
You don't hold your front brake?
Maybe a little bit.
I just don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Lean it more. Almost. It started to go. That one's going to be a little tougher because you're probably going to have to be in first. And you're going to have to give it a lot of gas where it's not as powerful as a big bike.
I'm just afraid of hurting something, like messing something up by
Let me see if I can do it on that. Might not be you, might be the bike. Uh-oh. So it's got some kind of sensor, you can't start it in gear. It'll take some practice and a little bit of muscling. Oh, that electric start's nice.
I need to practice on the pit bike.
Huh.
Figure out. It's taking forever, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, you might look easier. I don't know if it's where your collar is.